There's a pretty one, Ulysses. There it is.
Hello BookTube, I'm Seán the Book Maniac. Welcome back to my channel. Here I am with a TBR for a brand new readathon happening in the month of May. It's called Mental Health May Readathon, and it is put on by two of the most indispensable booktubers out there. Kim of Middle of the Book March and Marilyn Maya Mendoza of Marilyn Maya Mendoza. So I'm so glad that they have brought this readathon to BookTube, and I'm going to link both of their announcement videos where they share very powerful personal stories about the topic and tell us more about what this readathon's all about. They've got some prompts, they have a readathon, and I, as usual, am going my own way, reading books that are already on my shelf that pertain to the topic of mental health. And I've got some memoirs, some novels, and most novels in some way touch on mental health, but I've chosen books that are very specifically focused on mental illness, recovery, mental health. So I'm excited to get to these books. The first two I'm going to tell you about are novels that are also going to, at the same time, fit into other readathons going on in May. The first one is a book that's been talked about a lot on BookTube, but I haven't gotten to it. Sorrow and Bliss by Meg Mason, a New Zealander who lives in Australia. This apparently is a heartbreaker, so it's going to also be a tie-in for Scott's and Nell's readathon. What is it called? Misery May, the Hardy readathon. I kind of lost the plot on what other prompts he has, so I might be able to fit in one for one of the other prompts. I don't think I could fit in a Thomas Hardy novel, although it's high time I read another one. Really have enjoyed most of his stuff. Anyway, this book, what is it about? I don't know what it's about. I don't want to know anymore. You know, I'm having a knack for forgetting what I've heard about a book once I decide to read it, and then I no longer watch or read reviews of it, and I don't want to read the synopsis. But I know mental health plays a significant role in the book, and it was one of Nell's favorite books last year. I featured it when we reversed our Friday reads one week. That was fun, and it's been on my radar ever since. So I'm going to be getting to it for Mental Health May and Misery May. And here is a novel by an Asian Canadian writer. This is called Dandelion. The author is Jamie Che-Yun Liew. And Jamie Che-Yun Liew lives in Ottawa, and this is her debut. I don't know for sure that she comes from the same place in Asia that the characters do, but the characters, it's so interesting, come from Brunei, which I barely knew anything about it, or I think I probably thought it was a city or something. So I'm excited to get to this. This will also be for the Asian readathon. It also has significant themes of mental health and mental illness in it. So let's give it a try. I should say that this was published in 2022, and this was published in 2021. Here is a memoir by a gay Irish writer. I think he's mostly been known for poetry until this memoir was published in 2022. Gorgeous cover, intriguing title. All Down Darkness Wide by Seán Hewitt. And this is a memoir of his partner, his lover, and his lover's struggle with severe mental illness. That's all I want to know about it. Apparently I've heard nothing but good about it, and it seemed like the perfect book to read for Mental Health May. And I don't know that this is a pile of possibilities, although it's a shorter pile than many of my TBRs, but I don't know if I'll get to all of these. But here is another one that would tie in so beautifully that I have actually just recently recorded a bite-sized book chat about that hasn't gone up in an episode yet, but that will happen soon. This is The Fat Lady Sings by Jacqueline Roy, and this is from the series of Black women writers fiction from the UK, curated by Bernardine Evaristo, and that's why I got it. I believe it was originally published in 2000, but I can't read the print. It's too damn small. But this edition is 2021. It's been in my mind a lot since I did the bite-sized book chat that it's very much about mental illness. The protagonist is a patient in a mental institution in the UK in the 1990s. And she is a black woman who's been there for many years in London, in a London psychiatric ward. And then there's a new young black woman who is interned there, put in the institution, and plot ensues. And it's supposed to be really powerful, so let's hope I have time to get to it for Mental Health May. That's my TBR. I hope you will be joining in for Mental Health May. Do check out the announcement videos, and thanks for watching.